And we're live. Hopefully, we'll get some people in. It's more helps if you unmute the mic, doesn't it? Oh, welcome everybody. Let's get some more people in. Let's just wait on a few. Hope we're all doing well. We're not too nervous. I know I am. Nervous as hell. But yeah. Excuse me. How are we all doing? Get in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. What an evening we're in store for, hey? What an evening. Lovely. It's absolutely unbelievable that we're here. But yes, thanks for joining me, everybody. You got to bear with me a little bit. First time I've ever been on here, done it live. So, yeah, kind of a learning thing for me. But you all voted for it, so I thought I'd answer the call. But yeah, I mean, not far off kickoff now. Hope everybody's doing well. Nerves haven't been too bad today. I know I woke up at about 7:30. Nerves were just incredible. I mean, you know, we all know how big of a moment tonight is for the team. Lee Randall, how's the nerves? Yeah, like I just said, mate, absolute pieces all day long. And yeah, it's been one of them days where I was clock watching all day at work today, just thinking, get me home. Just want to go home. I'm not home because I'm away from home, but yeah, get me back to the digs and let me prep for this game. But I hope you're well, mate. I hope your nerves. How are your nerves? I mean, it's probably impossible at this point, isn't it, not to be nervous with what we're about to achieve tonight. It's just incredible. But yeah, I hope you're all well, and I hope your nerves are doing well as well. So yeah, big game. I mean, you know, whatever happens, let's be honest, whatever happens, we're about to achieve something, bar a loss, obviously, which we won't talk about. We're about to achieve something that we've never done before, and it's just such a momentous occasion. So I thought, you know, do I do a live? Do I not do a live? And the excitement in me said, yes, let's go and do it. Let's go and talk to you guys and see how you guys are feeling. So in the comments, put how you're feeling, put your match predictions as well. I want to see how you think this is going to play out. And tell me how you're feeling ahead of this one. But Lee says, I'm excited but nervous as well. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, isn't it? Really, really weird feeling. I'm nervous as hell. But on the flip side, as you've already, you know, I spoke about it so many times over the course of the podcasts, everything, you know, I'm always confident in this team. And I think that's probably the one thing that's keeping me grounded from having a full-on breakdown today, honestly. Andrew Watson on YouTube says, very nervous tonight, but the Robins will ground out a 1-0 win. Now, when you do your score predictions, please do not say 1-0. Because I don't think my heart could take it. I mean, a 1-0 win, obviously it'd be ideal, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? But I don't think I could do a 1-0 win. It just, Saturday was bad enough. You know, Saturday was bad enough. But tonight it'd be even worse. But look, I hope you're right in the sense of we get the win. And if it is a 1-0 win, hopefully we're comfortable. You know, we've shown we can be comfortable, defend leads and play well. And soak up the pressure that any opposition we play against throws at us. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that one. But yeah, thanks for your comment anyway. But he says very nervous tonight, 1-0 win. Sam Lee also on YouTube says, hi Tom, not nervous at all. Promotion is done as far as I'm concerned. Whoever does finish top will deserve it. I hope it's us. Looking forward to enjoying another game in a great season. Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, promotion's the main key for me. I know I was surprised with actually today. Michael Duff, well, not today, was it? It was on Monday, yesterday. Michael Duff saying about the title. That's the first time I think I've ever heard him speak about the title. And that filled me with just so much confidence that if the gaffer is talking about the title, then yeah, I mean, it's locked in. We're going for it, and it's just going to be incredible. an incredible experience here now. But yeah, you're right. Whoever does finish top deserves it, because you know, whether it's us or Cambridge, you look at Cambridge, I don't really think, if we don't finish top, I don't think you could really moan about Cambridge being up there. They've been a great team all year. Obviously, they've got Paul Mullin. What a player he is! You know, scoring goals, and they deserve it as much as we do. But obviously, we deserve it more for the fact of everyone's little old Cheltenham. Wow, little old Cheltenham about to do something that's never been done in our history, and in my opinion, it would be a shock, because nobody would have expected us to do what we would do. Nobody would expect us to be in this position at this time of the year. So yeah, I think you're right. I'm looking forward to it as well. And yeah, you're right. Final comment. Great season. It's been fantastic, hasn't it? Let's be honest. It's been a great season. It's just a shame that nobody's there. I'm gutted that I can't be there. Well, I couldn't be there anyway, because obviously, like I said, I'm away. But yeah, I agree with you, mate. Alex Powell. Powley, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Well, not see you. Hear from you. Hope you're well, mate. 4-0 win tonight. No problem. I'll have a run out. I'll have the rum out before the second half. Mate, honestly, ideal situation, I would love that. But, you know, I said I'm confident. I'm always confident in this team. Like all the teams I've watched, Cheltenham teams in the past, I've never been as confident as I am in this one. I mean, I always think we can score, no matter what it is. We're chasing the game. I always believe we can score. And with your 4-0 prediction, the possibility's there, because I spoke about before the Port Vale game on Instagram Live, actually. I said, the thing is with us, like with that bar, the Exeter game, we don't bury teams, really. And I think we need to bury teams, and we can. We've got that in us. So a 4-0 win tonight would just put an exclamation mark on what's going to be, an amazing achievement for the team. And let's go for the title on top of that. And, you know, in terms of the rum, I've started a bit earlier. I'm on this Heineken Light. Never heard of it before. Something must be, it must be a new thing to Ireland or something. I don't know. But I'm on the light stuff, mate, because I've got to keep my wits about me. Lee Randall again. I'll take any win, to be honest. I hope it can be 2 or 3-0. Just hope Carlisle don't sit back, as we struggle to break teams down when they sit back. Yeah, we do. We do sometimes. I think we do struggle sometimes to really break teams down. We saw that on Saturday, didn't we? Stevenage, again, defensively, I thought they were great. Coming forward, I don't know. When was Stevenage? Again, look, I'm all over the place. I'm so nervous. But yes, Stevenage win, whenever it was. I think it was Tuesday. It's one of them, isn't it? You know, when you're up against a team that will sit back, it's on you to break them down. I do feel sometimes, I can agree with you there, that we do struggle to break teams down a little bit when they do sit back and play negative football. But with that said, I think Carlisle won't do that tonight. They need to win. And this is the main thing. They have to win. They're going to go all out. They have to win. They're not going to come here and sit back and go, well, you guys need the point. You guys need the win to keep your titles hope going. They're not going to do that. They need to win. So they're going to come at us. And I think that's where we may excel tonight, with Powley just saying 4-0. I don't think it will be that many, but there's a possibility there could be a few goals in this for us, because our counter-attack game is just fantastic. And I think that's where we could break them down tonight, is on the counter, to the fact that they're going to come in and they're going to go at us rather than be okay to sit back. So let's be honest. If we was playing a team in the mid-table, nothing to play for, season's over, maybe they would sit back and try to frustrate us and try and make us, chase the game. But, I don't think they will sit back. So I think you can pretty much wipe away that worry, mate, to be fair. Matt S, this is the guy. Hi, Tom, mate. How you doing, Matt? I hope you're good, mate. Very, very loyal watcher, listener, communicator. Is that what you call people? I don't know. Communicator. Really active guy. Top man. Got a very good YouTube channel as well. So if you click onto his YouTube channel, go and subscribe. There's some great stuff after the game. Some of his reactions make me look like a right wally. My reactions are just so, boring, I guess. Matt just goes absolutely crazy. I love it. Top lad. Hope you're well, mate. Andrew Watson, we need to score early to calm the nerves and ours, although the lads have got steady heads. Sorry, guys, 2 seconds. Turn the laptop on charge. Didn't do that. Yeah, I think an early goal would be ideal, wouldn't it? An early goal would be absolutely brilliant. I think that's what I if I could wish for one thing, and like your man up there now just said, 1-0 win. If it's going to be that, let's do it early and then make them come on to us and soak it up, because we know we can. Although I contradicted myself a little bit there, because I don't want to see that sort of thing. But yeah, listen, get your comments in, keep them predictions coming. Any questions as well, whether it's about the game, myself, anything about the podcast, because obviously it's all still new, all still brand new, still learning. I've got lots of stuff to announce as well, which I'll do a little bit later. Big one coming as well, another legend coming on the pod. And those that were waiting for Jerry Gill, honestly, it's coming. But, me and Jerry, we both got very, very busy schedules. And obviously with Jerry preparing Bath to head into their season, so it's a bit, it's a bit all over the place. Here we go. Lee Randall again. As for voting for Supporters Player of the Season open today, have you done your vote yet? If you go onto the Robbins Report Twitter, you'll see that I put on there, I quoted the Robbins Trust, saying, yes, I have voted, and my vote will remain anonymous, as they say. But if you guys have probably guessed who I talk about all the time when it comes to this team. So that guy right there will be my player of the season. Not just because, the fact of how good that guy is and what he does, I feel goes unappreciated. I'm talking too much. You're probably going to guess it even more now. But yeah, I have voted. Lee, have you voted? Let me know. Everybody else that's watching, if you voted, let us know who you voted for. It'll always be good to hear your side of it. But yeah, I have voted to answer that one. Sam Lear, hopefully the players will see from the noisy people doing their exercise at Wooden Rec this evening. Yes. Now, I am gutted. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I'm not even in the country. I'm in Ireland at the minute on a business trip. But I'm absolutely gutted when the phone call come in that I had to be here and I couldn't be there, because I fully planned on being there with you guys. I mean, make as much noise as you can if you're there. Get your exercise in. I want to see you. I want to see the videos. I want to see loads of stuff. Tag me on Twitter. Tag the Robbins Report at Robbins_report. Tag it. I want to see it all. Absolute scenes only. I want to see some people doing some exercise, because you've got to get it in, haven't you? That's why you're all there. Wink, wink. Malabus on Twitter. Mal, how you doing? I'd love to know how you're feeling, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. No negativity tonight, all right? Let's keep it good. It says, great podcast. Thank you. I appreciate that, mate. Like I said earlier, it's all still new. I'm still learning. That's why I'm probably not very good at it. But, like I said, day one, I'm doing this for one reason, and that's to talk about the team and get a bit of presence out there so people will recognise and hear who we are. The score tonight will be 1-0 Cheltenham. Said Mal, I can't take that. No 1-0s. I can't be doing 1-0 wins. If it is this early, or midway, actually, ideally midway through the second half. Not as late as Saturday. But midway through the second half would be great if it's going to be a 1-0, because I can't stand the nerves. The nerves are terrible as it is. So I wouldn't be able to withhold that 1-0 for that long. Player of the season, Charlie Ragland. Yes, that's a great shout. Charlie, when you're in a back three, then say when everybody's fit, when you got Will Boyle and Ben Tozer by the side of you, it's kind of hard to get in the limelight, because those guys, obviously, Toes with his long throw. Look at his goal line clearance against City, absolutely unbelievable. Boyley with the fact that he's just a goal machine at centre back. I'd love to see him play as a striker one day. If we had nothing to play for, and it comes to the point, maybe next season then, when we're mid-table League One, Stick him up front. I'd love to see what he could do. But yeah, Charlie Raglan, great lad. He's one of those players that goes underrated. I wouldn't say unnoticed or underrated, but he just goes under the radar sometimes, just because of the guys that are around him, and that's no jive at him. Charlie's a great player. He's a great lad, and I mean, how many head injuries has he got? He's got his own. Word is he's got his own brand of headbands coming out because he needs them that much. And when you're putting your body on the line as much as he does, then yeah, 100% he's in that conversation. So that's a great shout. Absolute great shout. No, I've done that one. Lee Randall. I voted for Connor Thomas, the unsung hero of the team in my eyes. Yeah, I'll just nod and agree on that one. The engine of this machine that is just unbelievable. Andrew Fagan on YouTube. What game did you feel confident that Town were going up? Oh, good question. Very, very good question. I would say Harrogate away, 1-0. That, to me, signalled that we have got the grit in us. Probably Harrogate or Exeter, when we beat Exeter. I think that's the one where that showed me that this team has got it in them to go and do it. I think when you grind out wins against a Harrogate team that, yes, they're new. Yes, they're fresh into the league this season, but they've held their own. They've been brilliant. They've had a great season, but especially when you go to a place like Exeter with the threats they've got. I mean, in Jay Bowman, when you keep those guys quiet and basically control the game in their own backyard, for me, I think that was the moment where it started to hit home a little bit more that this is special. This is a special season, and they're going to go on and do something special. And obviously, tonight and the next two games, we're going to see that. But yeah, that was when I started feeling confident. Let me know when you did. I mean, everybody else as well. When did everybody start to think? When did the penny drop to you where you thought, yeah, we're going up. This is it. Matt MS, I'll be there at the Rec tonight. Hope we can make an impact. Good luck, mate. Go well out there. Please, obviously, be safe and careful. Still in bad times. But, yeah, keep safe. Enjoy it. It's going to be a right atmosphere. I think it's probably the closest we've had in over a year, isn't it? So, yeah. And as for the impact, of course, the players hear that. Just no fireworks. No fireworks. Obviously, we don't want to repeat the City game. But yeah, the impact from you guys that are going there, be as loud as you can, be as safe as you can, and get behind the lads tonight, because we all know how important it will be and how much it means to them. The fact of they know we're watching anyway, but they will know and they will hear that, and that will spur them on. And yeah, like I said, because we haven't been there, that tonight is going to be big for them, and it'll be in their minds as well. Be in their minds. Andrew, just to follow up on his, so for me, it was Cambridge away. Yes, actually, very good point. Big win, huge win. That was probably one that did swing it. But Exeter away is a very good shout. Yeah, well, both of them games. Look, if we go on to win the league, you look back on it and go, wow. We beat Cambridge away. We beat Exeter away. That's incredible. Two very good teams, and the other one very good team in Exeter. Let's be honest. And I called it in the last pod. I think if they get into the playoffs, they're winning that. They'll win that, and they're a very good team going forward. They're the league top goal scorers for a reason. And Cambridge, look where they are. We're battling them, aren't we? It's us against them. And we did them. And Lee follows that with Exeter away was the game for me, as it was a massive game to win at the time and gave me the belief we could do it. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. I couldn't agree more with you. It was that was one that yeah, for me, like I said, that one or Harrogate, 2 tough games they were, and Cambridge, all these things you look back on, and we're going to do a pre-season review at the end of postseason review at the end of the season, and there's a few that I've got there, that the few games that I've marked that are monumental to what we've achieved this year and what we will achieve. He says as well, Tranmere on Sky was one. It showed the statement that we're not messing around. Tranmere was ridiculously good, wasn't it? What a performance. I mean, historically, we're not very good on TV, let's be honest. But yeah, that was, I still can't believe it to this day, actually, that we beat those guys 4-0. Look at the away record they had coming into that was unbelievable. And we just blew them away. Absolutely blew them away. Now, Tranmere at home, the 4-0 victory. Yeah, like I said, I can agree with that. Absolutely brilliant win that was. I mean, yeah, one of them. It's on my list as well of the games that shaped our season. Sam Lear says, team news expected soon. Yes, I'm waiting for it. Probably wait for the team news. We'll talk a bit about that. And yeah, we'll then end it there, I think. But sorry, some fans giving me something on Twitter. You're only facing us. Don't worry, you'll thump us for 5. We're not very good, but you didn't put not very good. Carlisle fan, love it on Twitter. Great. I don't think we're beaten by 5, but yeah. But anyway, back to it. Sam says, team news expected. Yeah. Do you think we'll line up the same? Perhaps May and for Lloyd, writing for Azaz. Now, you guys know I play Fan Hub football. It's brilliant. If you want a link to do it yourself, it's great. You earn points to get yourself at the scoreboard. You get the team at the scoreboard as well. And eventually, your predictions will win you prizes. So if anybody wants to get involved in that, drop me a message. Or if you don't follow me and drop me a message, or drop the Robin's Report Twitter page a message. I'll send you a code. Get you in ahead of 800 other people that are waiting to play the game. Basically, you predict your lineup, check into the games, and you build your fan score up. The higher you get your fan score out throughout the season, you win prizes. I was supposed to do my predicted lineup, but I didn't realise the cutoff was 5:30 today. Obviously, we come on at live 5:30, so yeah, that didn't go down very well because I've missed it. But for what you say, May for Lloyd, right for Azaz, I would start right. That was one change that I would have made. No offense to Finn. I think he's been good this year, but I just feel there's something about Cal that I really like. When he goes forward with some serious intent, and his creativity, his control on the ball, he's so relaxed when he gets the ball and he looks for passes, or he's got that touch to find the pass. And I think Cal. And obviously, he's got the strike in him. Look at Tranmere. I think Righty should be in there. And as in May for Lloyd, yeah, I mean, I'll be shocked if Alfie doesn't start tonight. I was shocked that he didn't start last game. I'd have gone and put him in there. Because I just feel Alfie's one of them players that he thrives in this sort of game. And yeah, no offense to Lloydie. I think May and Smith for me at top are our most effective when we're going forward. I think that's our most effective. It's May with the control, going at the players. Sam Smith with his hold-up play. I just feel an amazing ability to get in behind, although I do feel over the last few games, I feel like a bit like, remember Tranmere when he went through on goal, 1-on-1 with the keeper, missed, and then later on he went through again and went wide to his left and scored, and actually scored the harder goal of the two. I just feel Sam and Alfie up top doing that. I know we've seen so many games where it hasn't quite worked, and Duffy's made changes. I just feel if you let that fruition into something beautiful and let them go, I honestly think that will be our best two. So yeah, I'd agree with. I wouldn't be disappointed with either two if them changes come in. It'd be good, but On the other hand, and I thought about this earlier, probably won't go down very well with you guys, because I know some of you do have an issue with him, but I'd be tempted to start Williams, if I'm honest with you. And I say this in the fact of, you've got to think what he did at Northampton. You've got to look at over his career, what he's achieved. He thrives in these sort of games. And I feel, obviously, if you start Williams, you have to play Lloyd or you have to play May. I don't think Smith and Williams really would work very well, because they're very similar in terms of they like to get in the air and they like to control the ball and get the ball to feet. And I just feel that Williams and May, or even Lloyd, would be the best partnership there if you're going to play him. But I would be tempted, if I was Michael Duff, to think about it, because I know a lot of guys say, oh, he's not very good, he's this, he's that, he's only our top goal scorer because we haven't got a top goal scorer. I feel that we need to start respecting him a little bit, guys. I really do, because he's here for a reason. He's another player that's been there. He's got the experience. He's played a huge part in all this. And I feel that, yeah, he's got to have a bit more respect than what a couple of people are giving him. So, yeah, I would be tempted to possibly put Williams in there. But for my team, I'll do it for you, actually, before it does come out, because we've only got a couple of minutes. If it was me, I would start, obviously, Griffiths in goal. Right back, Blair. Back three of Long, Tozer, Boyle. Not Boyle, he's flipping injured. What am I on about? Getting nervous. It's just, again, this is the thing when it's live. You can't edit things out like that. But, yeah, start again. So Griffiths, Blair, Long, Tozer, Raglan, Hussey. I'd have a midfield three of Thomas, Sercombe, Wright. And I'd have the top two as, if I was picking the team right now, I would probably... Alfie May regardless, but that other position is up for shout. Whether he goes with Sam, whether he goes with Andy Williams, whether he continues to go with Lloyd, I don't know. I can't make that choice, honestly. I can't. I mean, like I just said, Williams with his experience, I would probably, if you put me on the spot, which I know you guys will, and you are, up top, I would go May and Williams. Yeah, I said it. There you go. Hate me for it. Oh, dear. Next one. Let's go, because we've got a couple of minutes. James Orison on Twitter says, have you been impressed with Finn Zaz and Callum Wright? Do their contributions get enough praise? It's hard again. A bit like Raglan, a bit like Rags at the back. When you've got players like Sercombe and Thomas next year, you've got to be on your game to get recognition sometimes, because they will dominate games. They will control games. We've seen that. For me, I give them both praise. I think Finn has been brilliant this year. He would be in with a shout of the young player of the year, if not for Griffiths, because I think that's where it's going. And since Cal's come in January, I don't think you can really fault him. I don't think he's got many faults. I think he's a very good player. And in fact, somebody tweeted out, I think it was Gab Sutton this week, you've got 3 changes to make to your team next year. What do you think your team needs? And a comment was on there. I commented on it saying, of the positions you've mentioned, I hope one stays. And I think it's Callum Wright. And if we do, well, we are going up, aren't we? I think there's a possibility that Callum Wright could be back next year. And that's how good I think he's been. So in terms of enough praise, I couldn't give him enough praise, because I think they've both been brilliant, and look at the whole team. That's why I can't stand, turning on players, because everybody's played their part. Everybody's played their part, and everybody deserves all the praise they can get. So their contributions sometimes probably don't get the praise they deserve, but, when you're in a team with these other guys that are around you, then it's going to happen, isn't it? It's going to happen. Sam Near says, I like Williams. Sercombe is due a goal. Yeah, Serks is due a goal. I think Serks will score tonight. I think he'll score tonight. He one day we're going to see a Liam Sercombe thunderbolt from one of these opportunities gets off the edge of the area. He is due a goal. So the team's in, guys. It is in. Someone's comment. I'll put it up. It's only fair. Sam Lear with it. So the team is basically unchanged from the team that beat Colchester. We've got Griffiths in goal. Wingbacks Blair Hussey. Back three of Long, Tozer, Raglan. Midfield three of Thomas, Circum, Azaz. Top two of Smith and Lloyd. Pace, again, up top, Hold Up and Sam Smith. Pace in Lloyd. Midfield, can't really argue with that. Obviously, Thomas and Cirques aren't coming out of the team, are they? Let's be honest. Finn, like I said earlier, I wouldn't be disappointed if he does start. I think he's not really done anything wrong, has he? Let's be honest. I just feel personally I'd have put Callum Wright in, but I can't argue with that. And yeah, obviously the back five at the moment picks itself. So yeah, team's in, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the team. Obviously unchanged. Would you have gone with the same? Would you have changed things? Is there anything you would have changed? Because for me, I would have checked, like I said, I'd have probably Wright for Azaz, and then obviously maybe Williams, May in for Smith, but it's unchanged, and sometimes that's not bad. Sometimes it's not bad to upset the apple cart. Michael Duff does like to do it when he's got a full team. He does like to sometimes go on a run and not change things. But so there we go. As for Carlisle, if you guys want it, I can give you the 11. No disrespect to those guys. I'm not really that bothered. I'm not really that bothered. What I will do, though, is I didn't give you the bench. Very unprofessional. See, I'm new to this, can't you? So the bench is Flinders, Freestone, Wright, Chapman, Vasilev, May, Williams. All the same. I don't think you can really bring in anybody else or take anybody else out there, can you? So there's options off the bench as well. Let's get your final predictions. What are we up to now? 30 minutes. Okay, we'll give it the last couple. Get your predictions in. Let's get them out there. I'll give you mine. And we'll wrap this thing up. You guys can go and get yourself sorted before the game. Like I said earlier, if you go into Wadden Rec, please be safe. But enjoy yourself. I'm very, very jealous that I can't be there, which is very annoying for me. But it is what it is. You got to live. You got to make the money, haven't you? I suppose. But there you go. But yeah. Also, guys, if you're here, if you're watching on YouTube, please do make sure you subscribe, like the video, and leave comments. Helps me out a lot. I've got a target that I need to hit so that I can change that really annoying, stupidly annoying URL, because at the moment it's youtube.com/a load of numbers. I want to be able to change that so it's easier for you guys to access. But to do that, I've got to hit a certain number of subscribers, which is pretty annoying. But there you go. But yeah, like I said, subscribe, like the video, leave your comments. Let's get your thoughts and opinions on the starting lineup. Couple of predictions. And yeah, then we'll all head off, all settle in, get ready to watch the game and enjoy it. Enjoy the occasion as much as we can, if the nerves allow. We've got Sam again. Sam says, can't argue with the team. Looks like Carlisle are switching to 5 at the back. Let's see and enjoy the game. 5 at the back. Interesting. That's interesting. Are they trying to match us man for man? There's a possibility there, isn't there? But I don't really watch Carlisle. I haven't watched Carlisle. It feels to me like I've never watched Carlisle. They've had that many games postponed this year. But yeah, 5 at the back would be interesting. They're probably trying to match us man for man, I think, personally. But yeah, you can't argue with the team, can you? To be fair, again, like I said earlier, it's everybody's playing their part. Everybody that comes into the team always steps up, always puts in a shift. So it is hard sometimes to swap and change things, just for the sake of it. Wasn't a bad result, was it, on Saturday? Let's be honest. It took a while, but we got there in the end. Again, that was my comment between why I said I'd start Wright, because I just feel in place of Finn, you've got a bit more creativity going forward. James Morrison, happy with the lineup. Let's do this now. Enjoy the game, everyone. Yeah, James, enjoy the game, mate. Absolutely enjoy the game. I was thinking about just a quick one. I was thinking about doing this after the game, but got to be honest, I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm not going to promise you guys something that's not going to happen. And I know a few guys did mention it. They wanted a promotion party special, but still a long way to go. It'll be something we'll do at the end of the season. Andrew Watson, I would have started Callum instead of Finn, as I think he is a more of an attacking threat. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I think he is. But then, if you put, this is a good question. If you put Wright in there, how much of an attacking role does that allow Sirks to have? Because we know Sirks loves to get forward, and he is the guy, let's be honest, that you do want going forward. But obviously with Wrighty in the certain game, certain situation like we saw against Tranmere, it does work where you can have them both going up. Maybe, you know, Duffy's seeing it different. He wants Finn in there to do the dog work he does, because he's not scared to put a tackle in, is he? Let's be honest. He's not scared to get stuck in and kind of play that, I'm not going to say sideman role, but kind of play that role next to Connor Thomas really well. But, you know, I agree with you. I would have gone with Callum Wright. Duffy obviously thinks let's go unchanged. That's fine by me. It's fine by me. Let's just go out there and get this win, shall we? Let's get this win. I don't want to draw. Everyone's on about to me. Oh, you only need a point to go up. Regardless, I don't care. Let's go out and get 3 points. In my eyes, we need 3 points to go up, not 1. But there you go. But yeah, guys, look, probably going to leave it there unless anybody else has got any questions, anything they want to put forward, any predictions, thoughts on the lineup, whatever. I think we're going to leave it there. Obviously, thanks to everybody that's, you know, come on and had your say. This is what I want you to do. This is brilliant for me, because this is what I want. I want you guys getting involved as much as possible. I want to create something that where you know you can come in there, have your say, be it good, bad, whatever. Come and have your say. So thanks to everybody that's tuned in. Of course, make sure you're following our Twitter at Robbins_report. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel. The links in the video, the links in the bio of our Twitter page if you're watching on Twitter. If you're on YouTube, make sure you are, you know, liking the video, subscribing. I'll do my best to keep this coming for you guys, and I hope you're all enjoying what we're doing as well. There's always room for improvement, so obviously leave your feedback, but I think we're going to leave it there. Like I said, guys, enjoy the game. I really am hoping that we do get a win, and let's set ourselves up to go on and push for the title, and let's make history upon history, and let's go get it. So I'll speak to you guys later. Until next time, come on, you Robins!